I can think of a few examples of interesting things that have happened on Learning at Work Day. When I first came to the campaign, I was Northern Regional Director, and we worked across the Northern region with a whole variety of organisations. I got to shadow the Chief Executive of the North West Development Agency, who was steering the Mersey ferry for the day, and that was very entertaining. The person who was best at it was his PA. She did very, very well. He and I didn't do very well at all, and we got a certain amount of effing and blinding from the captain, and "You're not steering your Mini now, dear." So that was interesting, because we learnt a lot about how the system worked, what the jobs were that happened on the ferry, etc. Another interesting thing that I was involved in the Northern region was a job shadow between Yorkshire TV and West Yorkshire Police, where the police sent somebody along to the TV station who was part of making a programme, and the reporter went along with an accident unit, and then they reported on that in the local news programme. In the last year, there's been a whole variety of stuff that's gone on Learning at Work Day. The organisation who won an award for Learning at Work Day was a call centre in Warrington, and they were successful in engaging a whole variety of people in their organisation on the day, doing a range of different things, because they had people at different levels of the organisation involved in promoting it and involved in the planning. So they really took a team approach and made sure that everybody was involved, even though they had a lot of staff on shifts, working in different locations and so on. They all pulled together to be part of Learning at Work Day. One of the really gratifying things about Learning at Work Day is the huge variety of different organisations that are involved in it. So we have big national and multinational companies, people like Bupa, people like WH Smiths, Prudential, AXA, Legal and General, but we also have a variety of public sector bodies. So people who do very, very well in Learning at Work Day are people like NHS trusts, local authorities. Just about every local authority in the country is involved in Learning at Work Day one way or another. And also organisations who are spin-offs from local authorities very often carry on with that work, even though they're in a much smaller context.